Greetings and welcome on to Let's Play Gothic 2 Night of Draven. I'm your host, Kaushmar, and well, as you can see, we are standing right in front of the Monastery of Ennis, or rather, we are standing inside of it. Because, well, I guess we've piddled enough all about, we should actually think about fixing that Eye of Ennis. After all, it is the all-important MacGuffin that we need to save the world, so it's actually a good idea to talk to Pyrocar about it. Right, Salandril?
Beat it!
Yeah, he's right. Okay, let's actually do that. Pyrocar, I have good news, but also bad news.
I have found the Eye of Ennis. It's broken.
But that cannot be. What happened?
Some really nasty customers had it. Anyway, I came too late. They were performing a strange incantation on a crescent-shaped ritual site up in those woods.
Enos be with us. They have desecrated our circle of the sun. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined they would possess this kind of power.
Well, if we leave that thing unattended, of course somebody desecrates it. I mean, they're kind of... You know, the Seekers are kind of like rebellious teenagers that just spray all over and leave beer bottles all over the place if there's no police around. But okay, what should we do, mister?
What can we do now?
The enemy has become very strong. Still, this ancient artifact meant a powerful threat to him. We must heal the eye and restore its old power. But time works against us. I cannot begin to imagine what is now going to become of us all. Without the protection of the eye, we are helplessly at the mercy of the enemy. Go to Vatras, the water mage in town. In this terrible situation, only he will know what is to be done. Take the eye to him, and hurry!
And why Vatras? After all, it's the Eye of Ennis and not the Eye of Ennis, so why don't you know what to do?
Why Vatras?
The privilege of the robe does not authorize you to question my instructions, brother. Vatras is a servant of Adenos. The knowledge of the water mages alone will bring us clarity in this dark hour. That is all you need to know.
In other words, you have no clue what to do, so you ask me to go to someone else. You know, I think I joined the wrong magicians.
What is the Circle of the Sun?
Every year, all the magicians and novices of the monastery travel to this place at the time of the solstice to mark the beginning of a new cycle. The place is filled with the immeasurable power of the sun. Never have I entertained the slightest notion that its power could be reversed. And yet, that is what happened.
Well, you can abuse the power of the sun. You know, you never had, like, as a kid, you never used a magnifying glass to burn ants. It's kind of like that. Well, then we better go. And you know what, before that? Worship me! Worship me! I am your savior. That is kind of reluctant. Right, Salandril?
Beat it!
You know, in games like these, I really like being a complete and utter useless dick because it makes me look so weird. It's kind of like in, you know, in Half-Life, it's the exact same thing. You are, especially in Half-Life 2, where you are like the only one who can save them. And the only thing you do is basically rub their ass in their face. Metaphorically, of course. Let's see, you don't have anything decent. Did I already buy everything from you? Oh yeah, it seems, because he has a lot of junk as well. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. I thought he could actually get some potions. But well, since our great leader of the water magicians doesn't know how to fix the Eye of Ennis, I might as well go to the water mage who actually serves Adenos. Well, okay. Why couldn't I have become a water magician? Ring of Water is nice and all, but still. Water magicians, that's where it's at. After all, they actually mined a huge amount of ore we could use. You know what, since we're actually here, we can actually also give finish some quests. For example, we cleared checks. Lighthouse in the last episode.
The bandits that were occupying your lighthouse are gone.
Is that really true? Finally I could get back to my work. Come with me to the lighthouse. You get an incredible view of the sea up there.
Yeah, I know, Jack. I've already seen it. Ah, shit, I forgot that there is actually, at the lighthouse is actually a pretty rare plant I wanted to get. But I completely forgot about it. Oh well, I'll have time to maybe scoot by. Also, other thing is that Garble was actually missing one of his workers.
And how's it going now?
Monty is back. He's busy studying the plans. Maybe we can get the ship done now.
He was actually one of the slaves we freed back in Raven's mine, so we can actually find. I should stop saying "actually" for the love of God. We can go back to all the various people that were talking about how they were missing people, so we can actually give a little experience reward. And how are you doing?
And? Back to work, are you?
Oh man, they didn't get anything done while I was gone. Now I'll have to delve into those construction plans again.
Oh well, don't let me keep you then.
All right. Have a good trip.
I kinda missed the joke, but I guess it doesn't matter. You know what, since we're already here, maybe... I didn't even know if I told the fisherman William if he... You know what, I'm actually going to quickly put in a speed potion. I'm going to pretty much abuse them while I'm here. Also probably going to restock quite a lot of them, so I'm a little bit more mobile. Because the walking speed in this game can get sort of annoying, especially in the part coming up. I am really not looking forward to that part, which is... Restoring the Eye of Ennis is probably one of the worst parts of the game, but you'll quickly see why.
There you are again. Have you heard news of my buddy William, then?
He's dead.
Yeah, that's what I'd been expecting. Thanks for coming back here to tell me. I'll go down to the tavern and drink up his share of our last catch. That's what he would have wanted.
I'm not completely sure if that's really the case. But since I'm actually over here, you know what? I should really stop saying you know what. Last episode it was actually, and now it's you know what. We could actually take a look. For the love of God, could I say actually and you know what? We can actually... Oh, fuck my life. What I want to say is that we can take a look at the huge Paladin ship. Also take this lump of ore here. Even though it doesn't actually have much use to me, because as a mage you're actually authorized to get to the Paladin ship, and the Paladin ship has actually some nice goodies right here on it. Yeah, if I can get through there again. There we go. You can easily get onto the ship. I think as a paladin you can, and as a mage. As a mercenary you're out of luck. You will never get onto that ship. So, let me on.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
I wanted to...
Sorry, you can't go through here.
I want to get aboard the ship.
No one may enter the ship. I have my orders. I shall kill anyone who enters the ship without authorization. In the name of Ennis, I shall defend the ship with my life.
You question the wish of a fire magician?
No, of course not. May Ennis forgive me. The magicians of fire are the guardians of the wisdom of Ennis. Whoever doubts them doubts Ennis and forfeits any right to mercy.
What happens if I go aboard?
I shall kill, I mean, stop you.
You would attack a fire magician?
I would never lay a hand on a magician.
So, what would you do if I went aboard?
Nothing, sir.
I will go aboard now.
You mustn't do that. Lord Hagen's orders were quite clear.
Do Lord Hagen's orders include me, too?
I don't know.
Just think, would Lord Hagen dare to suspect a magician of theft?
I don't believe that.
For the last time, let me board the ship.
Understood. You may go on board.
This is probably the main reason why I like playing Fire Magician.
Don't get into trouble while you're here.
Dep. Didn't you hear I'm a Fire Magician? I don't steal things. I only take donations for Innos. This is actually what I like about, what is that? Oh, either sleep or forget spell. Oblivion spell. This is what I like as a fire magician, besides shooting stuff out of my fingers, is that you're kind of, well, can be a humongous dick to people because well, let's say you should be an honored person, but in the same time you can still be the biggest dick in existence, but nobody will actually, well, be angry at you. See, that is a strength potion. So this ship has actually nothing really story relevant going on. There's no quest you can do here, but there's actually some nice things to loot. For example, a ring, which I probably won't use, a leather satchel. I'm actually too lazy to look up what ring this is. Also, here should be here should be also the mole rat fat I was talking about. That's a speed potion. That's another leather satchel. I could swear that there's mole rat fat on the ship. Because yeah, there it is. If you don't want to pay 10 gold to Martin to get that mole rat fat, you can actually get it. You can get it here. I really need to like include a rule that I slap myself every time I say actually. Because maybe that actually...
Don't get into trouble while you're here.
We already had that. Also, I need to slap myself because I said actually. Ow. You know, it's kind of hard to slap myself if I have a headset on, but I do what I can. Ah, my speed potion ran out. Oh well. There's another leather satchel. There's a lot of gold here. I thought there's also a bit more unique loot on here. Then again, you can always loot the ship later. There's actually in the game you always get the chance to get on board and have a little bit of the ship loot. Yeah, that's it. There's the beautiful sea with not much on it. Hey, I'm an honorable fire magician.
Hey, you! We are watching you. Remember that.
Well, you're not supposed to watch me. You're supposed to worship me. I am your god. No, actually. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too far ahead. But yeah, so much the Paladin Ship. We will see it again in due time, since it will play a role later in the game. But I won't spoil anything. Also, since I said actually again, didn't I? God, my cheek will be tomato red at the end of this episode. Oh, stupid chest. I mean crate. There we go. I think there's not much notable loot here. Oh, there's a pirate's cutlass. Decent melee weapon, but no reason to get over here. But I think I said actually again. You know, I'm really going to do that. This is my I'm totally serious, but still. Nope. Oh, that was close. I almost said the bad word again. But okay, enough messing around. Let's get to Vatras and see what he can do to fix the Eye of Ennis as a servant of Adenos. I really can't get over it. But let's see. He's probably preaching on his usual place again. Plus I think Mixer should also be there. Yeah, behind there. That's actually first. I said actually again. Ow.
And Adenos was pleased with what had arisen. He delighted in all.
Will you stay in the city now?
One of us has to be here if Vatras leaves the city. One more thing I wanted to say to you. That really was a heroic feat that you accomplished in Jarkandar.
Unfortunately, I'm still not finished with my tasks here in Khorinis.
And the beast
True, but I am sure that you will master them as well, Preserve.
We'll see.
Unto it a portion of his divine power, so that it might destroy the
Okay,
land.
enough of that. Let's talk to
Hey,
Vatras.
you!
First of all,
The missing people have come back.
Yes, you did it. Their journey has come to a good end. But our own journey must go on. So go, with the blessing of Adenos. Adenos, bless this man, light his path, and grant him the strength to withstand all dangers.
This makes me realize that I didn't talk to Laris. He also gives you a bunch of experience if you talk to him about the missing people. But let's see. Should I actually give all the... I'm going to wait. Let's first talk. Huh. I think I have to say that.
Someone's here to relieve you.
Have the matters beyond the northeastern mountains been settled?
Yes, they have. Raven is dead, and the threat has been averted.
Ah, that is good news indeed. Now, let us hope that such things will not happen again.
Well, there's only one claw of Beliar. Maybe there's also the beak of Beliar somewhere.
Pyrocar sent me. The Eye of Ennis is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
Which side are you rooting to? Also, one weird thing is that you can already talk to Sardis before he talked to Pyrocar, and he still says that some curious novices already told him, which is kind of weird because the only people that would know that the eye is broken is either me or people who were actually up there. No, that's a legitimate. Actually, I'm not going to slap myself anymore.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear. The setting is broken into 2 pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
Well, simple enough. Recharge the gem and get the thingamabob fixed. Doesn't sound that bad.
Where can I find a smith capable of repairing the setting of the Eye?
Ask around in the area for someone who knows how to repair jewelry.
So in other words, just ask every blacksmith around. Okay, will do.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the 3 reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual of reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the 3 gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual. I estimate it should be at least 3 plants.
Swampweed? Really? It's not that the swampweed is more for your private stash or something, right?
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adonos myself. Pyrocar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Ennis. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Well, Sardis.
Black magic? What about Sardis?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all 3 of us together? I can just see Pyrocar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Sardis.
Yeah, the reason why Pyrocar could be angry at Sardis is because Sardis was way back then a fire magician that betrayed, well, not really betrayed, but he kind of betrayed the Ring of Fire. No, not the Ring of... the fire magicians, because he started to learn the black arts and they expelled him for that. So he's kind of, well, not on a good standing with the fire magicians, plus Ennis and Beliar are the 2, well, the good and evil force of this game. So I can actually understand if whatchamacallit, Pyrocar is a little bit angry at Sardis, but still, whatever.
I've got to go.
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Sun. Send Sardis and Pyrocar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you.
Listen, people! I am needed elsewhere. It won't take long. When I return, I shall tell you the rest of the story. May Adonos be with you.
For the 644th time, I hope you're looking forward to it. Oh, there you go, Sardis. Funny enough, this is actually the reason. This is the only actual reason why you have to finish the add-on world. Because Sardis won't move his... No, not Sardis. Vatras won't move his lazy ass away from here unless he has a substitute that, I don't know, guards this shrine. This is the only reason why you have to finish the add-on world. If you don't finish the add-on world, Vatras won't go to the Circle of the Sun because, I don't know, maybe he's afraid that this whole fucking pavilion gets mucked or something. I find this so amazingly bullshit that this is the only reason to finish the add-on world. That's it. Because he needs a replacement here. Period. That's it. I really can't get over it how completely bullshitty that is, but... Okay, I should stop ranting. Let's see. Cowlorn, do you have actually... Okay, this actually was not needed. Ow. No, he can't do anything. Let's see. What's there to do in Khorinis when I'm already here? Oh yeah, I could ask Carrot if he could repair the Eye of Ennis for me, because we first need to actually... Okay, that actually wasn't needed anymore. Ow. This is going to be an episode full of joy. Okay, Carrot, fix that eye for me.
Hey, you!
If you would be so kind.
Can you repair jewelry?
I'm a weaponsmith, not a goldsmith. You probably won't find anyone here in the city who can help you. People don't have much money in their pockets anymore, and nobody's gotten rich here in quite a while. Most of them are just glad if they have enough to eat.
Where can I find a goldsmith?
There's supposed to be a good smith with the mercenaries on Onar's farm. Maybe you should look there.
So there is no goldsmith in a huge city, but there is a goldsmith on a farm. On a flippin' farm where they don't need any jewelry at all. You know, that's kind of odd, but... Oh well. You know, I haven't been to Busper since quite a while.
There you are again.
I probably have a truckload of furs for him.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheep?
I wouldn't dream.
Wolf skin? A warg skin? Ah, what the hell is this skin?
Wow.
I ripped a troll.
That. Good work.
That was a huge amount of money I got for those Shadow Beast skins. But you know what I just realized? That's the reason why the sleepers, the Seekers actually tried to frame Bennett the blacksmith, because it seems he is the only one that is a goldsmith around here. Also, I dodged a bullet right there. So it's kind of bullshitty, because how could they possibly know that he's the only goldsmith around here? But apparently, well, maybe they just knew. Also, I actually like Luther as a trader. He has so much interesting stuff. Plus, I'm actually going to... I said actually again. Yeah, this is really awkward with that microphone, with that headset around my face. I'm going to buy all those speed potions because I actually like abusing them. They're really useful, and I would say kind of underrated. They cost quite a lot of money, but I still have so much in my inventory. I have currently 12,000 gold rounded up, and still have a truckload of stuff in my inventory I could easily sell. So, what other things to do before I go to Ono's farm and talk to Bennett? Because I think I'm actually going to call it quits after I'm done here in Khorinis. I'm just currently trying to figure out what business we could possibly have here. I could see if Sardis has something interesting to offer, because I'm kind of running low on mana potions. So I would appreciate that. I don't need any weapons though. So let's see, Zurus, do we have actually... I said actually again. Ow.
Show me.
Oh, I've bought the majority of his potions. Let's see, but I can actually... I said actually again. I hope this is going to work soon because my cheek is already kind of hurting. Let's see, I take that. Summon demon. Why not? I can always use a demon pal. So, is there any unresolved quest I could take a look at? Let's see. Oh yeah, the Sextant. I can bring the Sextant to Ramirez. I completely forgot about that. He is one of the guys in the Thieves Guild, and he wanted simply a Sextant. And we've wow, close one. We've got a Sextant from Greg's hut back then when he plundered his well, little sleeping cog. I think this is one of the 2 Sextants in the game. I think the other one is, well, there's actually a place we're still going to do, and is actually, I said actually again, ow, is a pretty hidden place, which most players probably don't even know. But yeah, here's your Sextant.
I've got a sextant for you.
Incredible. You actually managed to find one. Here, you've really earned your pay.
You said actually you need to slap yourself. So is there anything else left? Ah yeah, remember what I also wanted to get, which I completely forgot. I actually want to buy some. I want to buy some lockpicks, and Cardiff has a truckload of them.
Ah, you're involved with the gang. All right. In that case, I've got something for you. If you ever need some lockpicks, come to me. I still have a few around. Just ask me for something to drink.
Oh gee, I'm sure thirsty. Could you give me some of your delicious lockpick? Beer, I mean. Did I do that right? Wow, 60 pieces. You know what? I'm buying all of them. I'm kind of always kind of paranoid, exactly. I'm paranoid about it, that I'm running out of lockpicks. So with those 60 pieces, I'm probably more than enough. Have more than enough.
Hey.
Also, hey Laris, I got the missing people.
About those missing people. I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
I knew you'd succeed. Then I can finally go about my own business.
So you just continue staring into the sea. That's great business, and especially so different from your usual business. But so, I think we're more or less done. I think there's nothing left to do in Khorinis, and I'm kind of glad that most my quest log is getting kind of empty. The only thing I need to get is Dragomir's crossbow back. This quest is not makeable. This quest is not makeable either. This one is bugged, and this is one we've currently on it, and the secret one is one I do in chapter 5. But okay, I call it quits for now, so I'll just, you know what, beautiful. I'll join you, Laris. So, for the next episode of Let's Play Gothic 2 Night of the Raven, we'll be going to Onar's farm. But until then, I was your host, I was Kaushmar, and au revoir.